Hello everyone! For today's Champion Spotlight, we're focusing on a true Telerian scholar. Meet Chronicler Adelyn, a new legendary support champion from the Banner Lords. With her magic quill and arcane tome, she'll chronicle your champion's bravery and your enemy's demise. You can recruit her for free via the Adelyn Chase event. Just log into Raid 7 times between April 11th and July 8th. However, as this event is part of Community Weeks, we're turning things up a notch. For starters, there are 14 days of login rewards instead of just 7. That's right, double the usual reward amount. Once you've claimed them all, the second phase of the chase begins, and you'll start earning points for winning PvE and PvP battles. There are several milestones with additional goodies to collect, including enough souls to get Adelyn to level 5 of Awakening. That will be particularly useful because Adelyn's kit is perfect for raiding the Sand Devil's necropolis. Let's dive in for a closer look. Equivalent Exchange is Adelyn's default skill. She attacks one enemy with a 50% chance of transferring a random debuff from herself to the target, and it's a 50% chance of stealing a random buff in turn. Equivalent doesn't necessarily mean fair, folks. Her next skill is Healing Script, which has Adelyn restoring 25% of each ally's destroyed max HP, then healing them all by 25% of her own max HP. A solid heal is handy everywhere in Raid, but it'll particularly shine against the Sand Devil. Time it well, and you can restore pretty much all the HP that desert horror manages to destroy between naps. Adelyn's third skill is called Writ of Sleep, and no points for guessing what debuff this applies. It has a 75% chance of placing a sleep debuff on Adelyn's target for one turn, as well as adding a 30% decreased speed and a 50% decreased attack for good measure. More importantly, Writ of Sleep bypasses the block debuff's buff, making it pretty valuable in the arena. Since Adelyn does not actually attack the target with Writ of Sleep, this skill is fantastic against the Sand Devil. She can use it to hit snooze on al-naemeh, or she can add a couple extra debuffs to the pile while the demon's catching some shut-eye, depending on your preferred rotation. Decreasing attack and speed will be extremely helpful in limiting the Sand Devil's damage and slowing him down without triggering any nasty counters. Adelyn's passive is Perceive Weakness. This allows her allies to deal 3% more damage for each debuff she has placed on the target. Who doesn't love more damage? Finally, there's Adelyn's Aura skill that increases her team's accuracy by 60 points in all battles, especially useful when you're throwing debuffs on a sleeping Sand Devil. Now, let's talk gear. With debuff placement being Adelyn's area of expertise, accuracy is the stat to focus on. Push it as high as you can so you can keep landing those debuffs. Speed and HP are also worth investing in. Speed so Adelyn has more chances to place her all-important debuffs, and HP to boost her healing capabilities. As always, here's a list of artifact sets that we think are worth experimenting with. We look forward to seeing what thrilling epics she'll write for you in the Sand Devil's necropolis and beyond. And that's it for today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for all the latest and greatest in Raid. Until next time, happy raiding!